everyone, my name is Maria Lopez, and in this video I'm going to tell you my hero's journey. Well, that's me, the hero of the story, a girl who came from finishing her first term in her first year of university, and it was time to start a new one with new subjects. ICT, Information and Communication Technology. We can say it is the herald of my story, that event that made me enroll in the wide world of Web 2.0 tools, because if I had to describe the subject in one word, it would be that without any doubt. Since the beginning of the course, I haven't been alone. I have had two trips companions. One of them, my professor Linda, who has been the mentor, leading us through the wide world of Web 2.0s, and Christina, who we will see later. My first stop was about the use of ICT in the primary education classroom. For that, we had to make a betacta. In fact, it was something we must know, since the integration of ICT as digital competence is not an option for us, the future teachers. My first obstacle began in my second stop. We had to use Twitter to find at least 30 interesting people for our future profession. Okay, I had never used Twitter before because I don't have social network, so I was in panic. I had found the first of my threshold guardians. However, I found myself really interested into the Twitter world. There were people who used Twitter to share experiences, news about education, projects, and of course you could be aware of different educational events such as EABE, which could contribute to my future development as a teacher. For my next stop, we had to make about Toons and explain one Web 2.0 tool. It had its good side, since it was an internet tool for audiovisual and visual productions that I didn't know it, but the elaboration of it wasn't at all. But I had Christina. Christina has been my friend and my partner all along this journey, but she has also been the twister, because she had made me laugh when in fact I wanted to cry. At worst was yet to come. We had to prepare our TIDA, that is, an activity teaching one content of the curriculum and employing at least 3 different Webs 2.0. We made several proposals to the teacher, and at least twice she found something wrong with our TIDA. At that moment, she was the shapeshifter, because she had passed to be a kind of threshold guardian. The shadow of the story had always been inside me, and it was my own fear to technology in general. Even if I have become more open-minded to the use of Web 2.0, suddenly we had to create a blog, a web, and it was too much for me. It was the shadow of the story. But I was the hero, aren't I? Even more, I was preparing an activity for children. How I wasn't going to be able of doing it? Come on, girl, I could do it. So I did it, and I feel very proud of it. If someone asked me what would be the best part of my tweet, I would say that it had led me to do things I never thought I would be doing, such as blogging or making QR codes. And without realizing, it has acted like a type of therapy for me. I have changed my vision of Web 2.0 from something I try to avoid to something I must use if I want to become a successful teacher. The worst part, that the way hasn't been easy, and I have had to deal with materials I wasn't comfortable with, and that didn't attract me at all. What I have learned, just an infinite world of tools that makes easier learning and enhance our personal learning environment. So that's my hero's trip, and who knows, maybe in 4 years I can see myself study the Master of Educational Technology, but this time without any fear, I promise. Oops, I almost forget it. My mark for my performance all along this trip would be a 9 because although I started full of insecurity, I have overcome all the obstacles and I've learned a lot.